This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the 112 Collective Commander Rogers figure from Mezco Toys. Now taking a look at the front, we can see the Commander Rogers logo on the front. Turning the box around, we can see numerous images of the figure in multiple posing positions with his multiple accessories. Turning the box back around, opening the lid, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging. We can also see great artwork of Commander Rogers printed on the inside of the lid. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Commander Rogers out of the box. And man, yet again, Mezco completely nails another figure. I am so stoked that we got this version of Captain America in the 112 Collective line, so I am so stoked to check it out here with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. Now Commander Rogers comes with a slew of accessories. Starting off, he comes with a plethora of interchangeable hands, including a pair of close-fisted hands, a pair of open palm hands, a pair of gripping hands, a pair of shield throwing hands, a thumbs up hand, a pointing hand, and a saluting hand. Next up, he does come with his shield, as well as a harness for holding his shield on his back, and a knife. And lastly, he does come with a circular base stand with the Commander Rogers logo printed atop, and also an articulated arm that articulates at 4 points. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Commander Rogers. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Commander Rogers here. Now, I absolutely, like I've always said in all these videos, I love everything that Mezco is doing. They just completely do everything perfectly, and I absolutely love it. Now, I'm a big Captain America fan. He is one of my favorite characters in comic books, and I have always loved this suit for him. I think it's such a cool look. It's very different from your standard Captain America suit, yet very somewhat traditional. I absolutely love it. So, I want to take a quick look at it here, and let's look at all the details and whatnot. So the head is very, very nice. This is your standard Steve Rogers head, which is really, really cool. I like that a lot. You got the blonde hair going on. Looks very nice. Blue eyes. You know, just your standard all-American type of guy right there. Looks really, really nice. I like that a lot. This holster piece is a separate piece. It comes off in the package separately. You can just pull the arms back and just slide it on, and it comes off just like that, and you can pull it on and off if you do choose to do so. Again, I do love this design for the suit. Looks really cool. The star came out really clean on the shoulders and on the chest and whatnot with those stripes. I love the type of like the shield uniform that he's got going on there. Looks really, really cool. Nice paint apps for the gloves. Again, like that, looks really, really nice. I like that a lot. Nice, all the sculpting in the pouches and the silver detailing of the buckles and things like that. All came out really, really, really cool. He does come with a knife like that. It does unpeg just like that, and you can pull that out. And that is a separate little accessory right there, which is really, really nice. I do enjoy that. I'm glad we always get holsters for weapons. So whenever they have that, I mean, that's just a plus in my book. What I do like, I'll tell right off the bat, you can kind of tell from the picture, the shirt is a different material from the pants. This is a more similar material that we had on the more ultimate Captain America. It seems to be the same type of material for the pants, but for this, you get more of a spandex type of material, which I guess would be more like the Comic-Con version of Captain America. So that's really, really cool. And you can kind of see the color differentiation because of the different types of soft goods there. But the stripes on the pants came out really, really clean. I like those a lot. And again, really, really nice boots. I love the two-toniness of the browns, and you can see all the little silver detailing where all the lacing would be, things like that. You got the nice treads on the bottom. All looks really, really cool. Now the hands are interchangeable. You just got little pegs that you pop off just like that, and you can actually see that the ball joint itself is the brown which I think is actually the better choice than going to flesh. Then you can interchange with a different hand, just pop on like that. Then you got the finger pointing hand, you know, kind of leading the troops into battle kind of thing. So that's really, really cool. And let's just go ahead and leave that on here. He does come, I forgot what this is called. I want to say it's called like the Photon Shield or Plasma Shield or something like that. This isn't technically a solid shield. It is made of like a plasma. I believe, if I remember correctly, he wears like some type of gauntlet around his wrist where this shield like illuminates from it. So it's technically an artificial shield and nothing physically he can technically like put on his back. But for some reason we still get the magnet in the back, just like the other Captain America figures, and the magnet on the back of that, and he could technically hold it there. Now, as far as the books are concerned, he's not really supposed to do that. He just kind of like, you know, pushes a button on his wrist and this thing will like phase away kind of thing. But again, the shield is really cool. I do like a nice clear paint just like that. I think it looks really, really nice. Now, I do have the Marvel Legends version of this figure, and he does have the same theme, clear shield. So you can see these side by side. Now, I will say, I actually kind of do like the Marvel Legends one just a little bit better. I think this is a little more clear compared to this one, where this one seems a little more foggy almost. This seems a little bit more clear to me, so I think they pulled it off with this one just a little bit better. But I still very much do like this one. Now, like in the other figure that we have, for Captain America figure, he has the magnets in his gloves. Well, as you see, he does wear the shorter gloves, not the ones that go up to the forearm, but there are magnets embedded into the forearm itself. So you can technically just attach with a magnet like that, and it'll stay right on there. That's just using the magnet. Or if you want, you can get one of the other hands right here, like an actual gripping hand, and then put that on, and we'll get the handle like so. Bear with me here, and you know, clip it onto the wrist just like that, hold on to it, and then fold it up, and then that's how you could give an even better grip onto it, as you can see right there. So just like that. I think that's really, really cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, there it is, guys. We do get a stand that I've stated before. I love the Mezco stands. I think they're the best stands that we've gotten for action figures, and I love that we went with this one and then your standard, like Captain America shield, like the previous one. So I like that a lot. So with that, let me take the shield off here. All right, now let's take a closer look at articulation here. So the head is on a ball joint. Just rolls around just like that. Works very, very well. It does turn left and right and looks up very, very far and down quite a bit. So it actually also feels like the neck itself is on a ball joint. So the head is independent and then the neck goes into the upper torso. So because of that, you do get a lot of motion in there, which is very, very nice. Now, the shoulders are on ball joints. Like, so you can go all the way up about that far, which is pretty good. It hinders a little bit because of the suit, but not too bad. And it goes out about that far. There seems to be some type of butterfly joint, so you kind of go back and forth just like that. Looks really, really nice. And I do love the fact that this spandex material for the upper part here has a lot of give, so you can really use a lot of the articulation that the figure naturally has. So we got a bicep swivel, how's it rotate left and right. Double jointed knees, or excuse me, double jointed elbows, my bad. And it looks very, very natural. I love that look right there. And since the hands are on those pegs, you can rotate those left and right, as well as hinge up and down just like that. We do get an, let's see, he seems to be, yeah. So we do get an upper torso cut in there. Seems to be on a ball peg as well. So that kind of rolls around a little bit, as well as turns right just a bit, as well as pivots side to side. But then it seems like we have another ball joint going from the lower abdomen or the lower torso into the lower abdomen. So you can actually roll that around even more, as well as rotate left and right and crunch back and forth just like that. So you get a lot of good motion there. Now we do got hip joints. You can kick out about that far. This material is a little thicker than what the top is, so it's hindered just a bit. So you can do the splits about that much, which is still okay. You're not going to get him in any crazy Spider-Man, big kicks and things like that. So I think that's okay for what you get there. So you can kick forward about that much, back about that far, as well as rotate in the thigh just like that. We got double jointed knees that work very, very well. I like that a lot. We get a boot cut, allows you to rotate left and right. And we got an ankle joint that allows you to point the toe down and up, swivel side to side, and then we get a little bit of ankle rocker in there. So overall, man, again, this is just another figure that I believe that Mezco completely just nailed. I love all the things that they're doing over there. This is one of those lines that I think people really need to check out for themselves soon, and get them in hand, because I think once you actually hold them and play with them and, you know, pose them around and things like that, you'll absolutely fall in love with this line like I have. I have all these figures on pre-order, the ones that are coming out through my friends over there at agelessgeeks.com. They're hooking me up with great deals on these figures. So if you're into Captain America, the Commander Rogers character, things like that, I mean, you cannot get better quality than these figures in 6-inch scale. So if you can find them, you know, I know they're a little more pricey compared to your average $20 figure. These range for about, you know, 70 to 90 in that area. But I absolutely love him, and I think you will absolutely love him too. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Commander Rogers comparison, here he is standing next to 2 Commander Rogers Marvel Legends figures in my collection. And for your Mezco comparison, here he is standing next to the 112 Collective Captain America figure. And for even more Mezco comparisons, here he is standing next to the 112 Collective Judge Dredd and Dawn of Justice Batman figures. And just for fun, here he is standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the 112 Collective Commander Rogers figure from Mezco Toyz. Now this figure has a great sculpt, awesome soft goods, and pretty decent accessories. It is definitely a great Commander Rogers figure, aka Captain America figure, to get. So head over to agelessgeeks.com for great deals on action figures like this and all the things you love. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.